Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Aika and today I'm going to be talking about 5 luxury items I never thought I would buy. This is a tag video created by Minx for All and I was tagged by my beautiful friend Lou from Je Suis Lou. I'm gonna link her channel in the description box, so if you like luxury handbags, if you love Chanel flap bags, then you definitely will like her content, her channel in general, so check it out. I am so not feeling it today because of my allergies. I'm trying not to sneeze and I want to so bad. Please excuse me if I do. I'll try to cut it out of the video so you don't have to see it, but especially during this time of the year it just gets worse every time. I just took the allergy pill, so I really hope it will help and I won't sneeze during this video. Oh wait, a little disclaimer. I think in this tag you have to talk about luxury items that you disliked at first and then they sort of grew on you and you've decided to pull the trigger and buy them. But for me personally, this never happens. If I don't like something, I don't like it. I've decided to put my little twist into this tag video. I'm gonna be talking about the unicorn items that I thought was simply impossible to find. And I have 5 luxury items. I have 4 handbags and then 1 little accessory piece you'll see. But let's start with the very first one. And the first one is my Louis Vuitton Constance mini backpack. This was something I never thought I'd get because I've always loved it. It is so cute and adorable. I don't know how you can not like this little piece, but I wasn't sure if I am a backpack girl, if I am a mini backpack girl. I never had a mini backpack before, so I didn't even know what it's like to have one. I was a little bit hesitant at first. I wasn't sure if I was going to get enough use out of it. At the end, I've decided to pull the trigger. To me, this was a unicorn bag because you never really see it in person, you never really see it in store. Once you walk into boutique, it's never available, and at the same time you can't really order it. You have to put yourself on a wait list and then wait for the call from Louis Vuitton when it arrives. And that's what I did. I put myself on a wait list. It took about 3 weeks to arrive and I was honestly surprised because I heard stories where people waited for months and months. From my experience, it was pretty quick. What really made me go for this backpack, what I really loved about it, is definitely the versatility and the ability to wear it crossbody. I always wear it crossbody. I've only used it once or maybe twice as a mini backpack. This is going to be number 1. I never thought I'd buy it and yet I did. Since we were talking about Louis Vuitton, let's talk about the Miss BB by Louis Vuitton. It is also in the regular monogram. I like the canvas, it is pretty durable. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is definitely the vachetta. That's why I put my little twilly on top of the handle so it doesn't get damaged. I never really thought I would buy it because I never knew it existed. I saw it on my friend Lou Instagram and I fell in love because she made such beautiful photos and she posted them and I became obsessed. This is the first like toiletry piece that I own. I take it everywhere with me because it fits everything that I need. All of my makeup, all of my skincare products, and it's just so convenient, so easy to pack, unpack. I love this piece and I never thought I would get it because I didn't know it existed. Now let's talk about Dior, and this is my book tote in size medium. I fell in love with the book tote when they just released them. I think it was about a year ago, maybe a year and a half, can't really remember, but I've always loved this bag. At first it was impossible to find it, as always, you know, it was such a hot trendy piece, so I couldn't really get it. I also spoke with my mom and my husband about it. They both hated the bag. They said it looks like a cheap shopping bag that you get at a grocery store for 2 euros, you know? And it sort of made sense back then because this was a new design. Nobody's seen anything like this before and obviously people had their opinions, different opinions. So I wasn't sure if I needed it, if I really liked it to the point I'm ready to spend so much money on it, because it is quite expensive for what you get. Then in winter I finally decided to pull the trigger and get it, and oh my god, they released the medium size. At that point I knew 1000% that I'm getting it in a medium size, because this is a perfect size for me. It is a perfect everyday bag, it is a perfect beach bag, it is a perfect travel bag. This size is similar to Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM. I think they're pretty much the same. So it is honestly the best size ever. I bought it in Courchevel together with my 30 Montaigne. It was another bag that I really wanted but couldn't find. So I decided to talk about Book Tote instead of both of them. Honestly, I couldn't be happier. I love this bag. I'm gonna link the unboxing in the description box. Also, you'll see the card up here. And I'm gonna link the videos to all of these pieces. If you wanna hear a more in-depth description, if you wanna see an unboxing video, everything will be linked in the description box as well as in the cards. Make sure to watch them as well if you're interested. Now let's talk about Chanel, and I've got my Chanel 19 bag in the beautiful gray color. You know, to this day I have people sending me messages asking about this color and where I got it from. They're completely sold out right now, and you know, when I just heard of this bag I was like, okay, this bag is gonna be such a huge thing in the luxe community. You know, every fashionista would want this bag in their collection, and I wasn't wrong. Back in November my family came over to visit us. We traveled to Milan and my mom actually managed to get this bag. Like, I showed it to her, she fell in love obviously, and she got it for her in this beautiful baby blue color. It's like the Tiffany blue color almost. I'm gonna insert a picture here, take a look. It is gorgeous. And they also had the same one in gray, but it was a medium size. I thought it was a little bit too bulky and too big for me. And in December we traveled to Berlin. We've decided to go to this huge mall. It's called Kadeve, I think. I'm sorry if I butchered it. On the ground floor they had Chanel, and I was like, should we go in and just ask if they have this bag? Maybe I'm lucky, maybe I'm not, but we'll never know until I go in and ask. So I'm walking in and there is this essay, and she's like, hi, welcome, is there anything I can help you with? She was honestly the nicest essay in Chanel that I've ever seen, and she spoke Russian, which is amazing. Like, we had a little chit chat about handbags and like brooches and stuff like that. I was like, yes, actually I'm looking for one bag in particular. It's the Chanel 19 bag in gray color. And she looked at me and she's like,
well, I'm not sure if I can help you with that. I'm not sure if we have it in stock. Yeah, we received a couple like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, but they're completely gone.
And I asked her to just take a look again and maybe there was something for me. She comes back with this 19 bag in gray color, and I was honestly in shock. I was like, how? And she was surprised as well. She didn't even know this bag was in there, but it apparently arrived in the morning. So I tried it on. I knew I'm so in love with the bag, and she asked me, so what do you think? Do you want to buy it? I'm like, yes, okay, fine, go wrap it, I'm ready to get it. So this is how it happened. I was lucky. Yeah, this is another unicorn bag in my collection that I didn't think I would be able to find in this exact color. I'm so happy I did. This is honestly one of my most favorite bags in my entire collection because it's just so beautiful and so fluffy and smooshy. So yeah. And finally, number 5 is my Hermes Constance in size 24 in color Rouge Casaque, or red gown in English. So I never thought I would be able to get this bag. I was madly obsessed with it, and I still am. But you know, with Hermes, it's just sometimes it feels like an impossible task to get a bag because they're playing very hard to get. You know, I was on a wait list for this bag for 2 years. During the first year, every month I still had hope of receiving a call and getting the bag. Never happened, but it did 2 years later. You know, the only one that never gave up was my husband. And in the end, I don't know who tricked who lied to whom, but I have my bag and I couldn't be happier. I bought it right before the quarantine, so I still didn't have a chance to use it. properly. Sometimes I just like to pose with it in a mirror at home. This is definitely such a unicorn bag for me. I'm very happy that I managed to get the red one because I feel like I don't really have a lot of red bags that I use. So this one will definitely fill the void. Again, if you want to see the shopping vlog and the actual unboxing, I'm gonna link both of them in the description box or up here. But there you have it, guys, my 5 luxury items that I never thought I would buy. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you like this kind of content, we talk a lot about fashion, we talk a lot about handbags, we do a lot of unboxings and reviews. If you're into that, then consider subscribing to my channel. I'll be super happy to have you back here. If you like this tag video, feel free to do it. I'll be tagging a few people in the description box below. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.